Yo, what up with a YouTube? It's your boy Do the Real when I'm back. You know what I'm saying? AKA Do the Man. Tuned in back in at the daughter TV. You know what I'm saying? You know. And we back with another one, from First Take, of course, from the Bristol days. This was from a debate in 2017. You got the desk. They got heat. The whole desk got heated when Damian Woodard defended himself, calling Eli Manning washed. Like, a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back in time. Back in 2017, 2017. All right. Damian Woodard, quote unquote, tweeted, "Let's just be real. People really mad because it's Geno Smith replacing Eli. He been washed." Close quote. At the time, Geno Smith had just got drafted to the New York Jets at the time, and Eli Manning was still the man in New York City, stuff like that. And on that note, he went on to, I know for a fact that Eli was on the decline. It was pretty obvious, but I don't think the media was that mad with Geno Smith on that tip. But if you want to go to the New York media, let the wars begin. Giants Jets. That's what the rivalry always been in the state of New York, right? Trying to get better with this YouTube thing, man. I'm getting better as the time go on, though. So, what y'all think of Eli Manning being washed so far? What y'all think of Damian Woodard calling Eli Manning washed? My bad. You understand me? But yeah, man, Eli come from New Orleans. Where we at now? You know what I'm saying? And they held it. And he held it. Him and Peyton, they held it down at Newman High School. And Cooper Manning, another Manning brother. He was supposed to play with them, but I think he suffered an injury, so that kind of altered the course of his career. But Peyton and Eli definitely went on to become GOATs at what they do. You know what I'm saying? Slinging that rock on the football field and each of them winning 2 titles while at it. You know what I'm saying? But this is about Eli right now, so you know what I'm saying? Let's give Eli his moment. Not so much, but at the same time, we're gonna make this right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this right for you, Eli. I believe in Eli. I believed in Eli. All right, let's go.
Or Damian Woody, who played for the other New York team, had a hot take as well. Spit fire over there, tweeting this. Let's just be real. People are really mad because it's Geno Smith replacing Eli. He's been washed. And look who's here to join the convo. Not just one man.
I'm here. What's up? He's been in my
let's go back, shall we? 2017, Eli Manning. Elisha Nelson Manning. I hope I pronounced that right. Real talk. I hope I pronounced that right. Please don't kill me, Eli. Please don't kill me. But, yeah, so from 17 on, 3400, 3468, 4299, 1042. So he threw for at least, he was 9-26 in those last 3 seasons. Might I remind y'all? You know what I'm saying? He was 9-26. Like, he was looking like a feudal quarterback out there. But some of the talent around him wasn't as hip to trying to win. And I don't think it was because of Eli Manning, but I think it had more to do with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story for another day. But he threw for 8,800 yards. He threw for damn near 9,000 yards. He got sacked 83 times. Let me see. And he was 46-29. He averaged 15-9, 15-10. Touchdown to interceptions per season. He averaged 15-10. Basically, if you round up. But it's actually 15.3 touchdowns to 9.7 interceptions. And that's not that great. But if I told you about his playoff numbers bringing you an 8-4 record. He threw for 2,800 yards. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much you could take that into account for all my football heads out there, but all I care about with a quarterback is how well does he keep himself, tight? How well does he keep himself composed under pressure? You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna lead to us winning games. You can make all the mistakes in the world, but if you remain focused, I believe we'll win the game. It's just like driving a car. You can make a lot of mistakes in the car, but you better make sure that car gets to its destination in one piece. That's how I look at a quarterback. I don't care how many hits you take. You better get us to the victory line. You know what I'm saying? To the victory lane. And that's what Eli's been in the playoffs. 8-4, you know what I'm saying, in 12 playoff games. He threw 18 touchdowns, 9 picks. I mean, he won 2 Super Bowl rings doing it, and he won both of the rings as the man on his team, unlike Peyton. But, again, Peyton was still a starting quarterback. But, Eli won his rings as the undisputed starter. I don't know if he was fighting an injury or how many injuries he was fighting. But my boy found a way to dig deep and get it done when it mattered most, when the team needed him to get it done the most. Like, it's not so much with stats with him. You know what I'm saying? Albeit I could interest you in 57,023 yards passing total. I could interest you in that. My boy threw for over 360 touchdowns. Over 360. 366 to be exact. And like I said, it's a 1.5 ratio, touchdown to interception ratio through his regular season. He was who he was through the regular season. He still completed 60% of his passes. Like, the boy know how to play quarterback. Like, come on now. Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? First take, but let's go. Let's get back in with Damien.
I'm in here. I'm getting tired of looking at screens, right, Mom?
No, we
I get tired of looking at screens.
Scared because you sitting up here. I'm here
now you got your chair propped up trying to be all over top of me.
And I see you don't have on that yellow tie.
That's right.
I told you don't wear that again, right?
Listen, about time
you change your tie, right? I'm right here.
Okay.
Man, we're just gonna get straight into it. You hear me? We're gonna get straight into it.
I have one question for Damian Woody. Have you seen Eli Manning's efficiency in the red zone and the number of passes that his receivers have dropped? Have you seen his offensive line and lack of running game? Have you seen that every receiver on the roster is hurt?
And you better answer right.
You done making excuses?
I mean, I'm stating facts.
You done making excuses?
Stating facts.
Okay. Well, let's get into it then. Let's get into it.
Well, let's do it.
He asked you a question.
Just elaborate
You mean, let's get into it.
Elaborate for us
You're the
on
one
your
who tweeted.
take that it's about Geno.
Washed.
It is about Geno. Listen, everyone who's watched Eli Manning and the New York Giants, everyone wants to talk about the offensive line. I give you that. The offensive line has been garbage. There's no question about it. But make no mistake about it. If you look at Eli Manning, especially since 2014, his numbers, his QBR has been trending downward ever since. He is not the quarterback that can put a team on his back. Eli Manning is the type of quarterback that he needs the perfect environment. He needs all the pieces around him to work in order for him to.
Was that true, Damian Woody? Now that you sit back in 2021 and revisit this debate from 2017. I get it. You gotta get the ratings. You gotta make that money, bro. But come on, man. Like, accuracy gotta pay the bills too. Like, accuracy on your information gotta pay the bills too, bro.
To be successful. All the outrage I heard, and I live in the New York, New Jersey area. All the outrage. How could they do this to Eli? It's all about Geno Smith. You know why? Because
Lord, it's all about Geno Smith. Like, Damien, what were you thinking when you saw this crap about? Lord. I'm not sure if I saw that much in Geno Smith, like, before the draft. Or before the regular season in which they got drafted in that same summer. I'm not sure if I seen that much potential in Geno Smith at that time. So, man, revisiting some of the stuff is like... I gotta do more lightning rod takes, man. I need more takes like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
The vision that everybody sees is a sucker punch from IK and Impali. Everybody sees that whole situation, and they think, wait a minute, we've been.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna get too deep into that with Geno Smith, but he got punched in the eye And that's what led to him getting. That's what led to his exit from the Jets. The locker room didn't rock with him no more. You know what I'm saying? He had to go. But yeah, before that incident with Geno and his teammate, that they both got, what I'm saying, both got into it over some, I don't know. But the whole point was he got popped in the eye and he got released from the Jets or traded. But one way or another, he wasn't a Jet no more eventually. But as far as Eli Manning, what does Eli Manning have to do with this? He didn't get into no incidents. He was a walking incident on the field half the time. Literally. The stats show it.
Benching a 2-time Super Bowl MVP for this guy right here.
For a guy who couldn't hack it on the Jets.
Who couldn't hack
and
it.
The footage.
And you find
the footage shows
hold
it too.
Wait a minute, hold on. The Jets were an atrocity to begin with. There's no question about that. Listen, I'm not sitting here. I'm not going to sit here and defend Geno Smith.
Sounds like you.
Oh, this was around the time Geno was a Giant, and Eli got benched for him. I think that was the point where, the team was just that horrible. You know what I'm saying? The team was just that bad. They were making more headlines than. The Giants were making more headlines than positive notes across the league, like media. It's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? The dude was hot as hell, like in 07 and 2011. Dude won 2 rings. Shout out to Plaxico Burress. Shout out to Mario Manningham, who made the catch that sealed the game for them, that helped them kill the clock. But that was a hell of a throw. Y'all go look at that last pass Eli Manning threw to Mario Manningham in that Super Bowl. It was such a crisp Hall of Fame, all-pro type of pass. Like, that probably been the best. That might have been the best pass I've seen Eli Manning throw. Maybe his entire career. I'm not sure, but it had to be one of the top 10. One of his best pass plays. One of his top 10 pass plays in his career. Whether it resulted in a touchdown, game winner or not, that was just a nice ass throw. Y'all gotta go check that out.
But no, I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and defend Geno Smith because I don't know that Geno Smith is the answer. But for every
No, Geno Smith wasn't the answer. Y'all knew that then when the whole situation happened with the Jets. Like, his makeup was all twisted. You know what I'm saying? It showed even then. I had doubts then when he was at West Virginia, but then when he got to the NFL, he looked like a fish out of water. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, from his behavior, now the way he played, it was okay, but I don't know much else other than that. I don't know what else to identify, within the context of NFL football, so I'm not gonna try. But what I did see was a Geno Smith not, pan out to be as advertised, you feel me? But again, you benched Eli for that. You could have just kept Eli in the game. Kept him on the field instead of benching him for a player who's probably a little bit worse than Eli. Like, at that time, I looked at it like, well, at the time I was like, well, shit, Eli don't deserve to be benched, But then again, who else they gonna go to? You might as well just keep him in there.
Everybody to sit here and say that Eli is some type of baller, y'all keep going off of the two Super Bowls. Eli has had moments, but let's not.
Yeah, but the truth that we're gonna get to that Damian Woodard, what he about to say next, but truth was that Eli played, like, if you look at his film, and his stat sheet and his film almost look identical. Like, if you know how to read stats and you know how to watch film, for all my sports heads, it's almost what and what. 1.5 touchdowns to every interception. I don't know, but 366 touchdowns and 244 picks. That says Hall of Fame to me. 52,000 yards too. You tell me. But let's hear Damian cut into it.
Don't forget, Eli in the New York Giants is also, in his 14-year career, he's also missed the playoffs 8 times. 4 one-and-dones. He's had 2 moments in the Super Bowl. There's no question about that. But to sit here
and NFC Championship game.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Against Dallas.
No, I ain't gonna lie. 8 playoff appearances, 4 one-and-dones. what it was, 8 playoff appearances or losses, and four 1 and outs, like 1 and dones. That doesn't speak highly of a Hall of Fame resume that is of Eli Manning. But again, are you rather be a situational quarterback like him? I mean, because he had his moments too. Like I said, he threw for almost 5,000 yards once. He came close. You know what I'm saying? He threw for 4,900. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eli was straight up baller. He was never afraid to make that throw, whether the receiver caught it and scored it, or it got picked off going the other way. Like, either way, you gotta love Eli, dog. You gotta love the moxie that he used to have in that pocket in his playing days when he was real active and in his prime with throwing the ball. I mean, he was still throwing picks too, but that's still my man's. Like, you know what I'm saying? He, like, if anything spelled New Orleans through a stat sheet, it's Eli Manning's stat sheet. I tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? And he got 2 rings doing it. So, you know, I got love for you, Eli, personally. I got love for your game, dog. You know what I'm saying? From your personality as a player to how you played, like, you always was a stand-up quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You kept it G. You held it down. You kept that straight face for as long as you could. You hear me? I'm glad you're not doing it now.
Wait a minute, hold on. You're talking moments here. You're talking Max, you're talking moments here. Let's not sit here and say that Eli is just some type of baller right now. He's been a good quarterback, but he's been trending downwards since 2014.
At best, he's been above average. I mean, goddamn, Damien, what more you want us to like? What more you want us to like agree to? Like, he's not the man anymore. We knew that. Even in 2017, I knew that. I knew he wasn't the Manning no more. Get it? Yeah, but I knew he wasn't the man no more at that time. But they still didn't have a quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. I mean, I don't know what more you want us to agree to, even at this point in time, Damien. Excuse me, y'all.
Eli's not going to make a bad team good, but he could take a good team to the Super Bowl. What could Geno?
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me ask you this question. Last year, the Giants won 11-5, correct?
Yep.
You want me to tell you what Eli, his QBR was one of the worst